My husband, my father today, but that's okay. Let me acknowledge the presence of our chief guests, Dr. Alfred Mutua and your lovely wife, Mr. Joseph Tiampati, my former chair, Peter Mutie, our gracious lady, the Minister for Education, Machakos, my classmate, Ezekiel Mutua, Secretary of Information, Lawrence Gikaru, the chair of the African, okay, it was a long name, Lawrence Africom or something. And of course, our chair lady, Kentis Tikolo. It's my pleasure to be here once again. This is the third year that I am chief judge, and the last year, I must say. I am handing over the baton next year. Someone else will take up that chief judge position. Just to let you know, my fellow judges were people of high caliber. I have here with me tonight my fellow judges, Edwin Nudo, if you could just stand up. He is a gracious lecturer of communications at the University of Nairobi, research, Ipsos Synovate. So you can see we had academicians, we had research. I don't know what's happening in our industry, but last year we had over 30 entries. This year we only had 18. That's almost half. So PR people, we need to pull up our socks. As much as the entries are getting better and better as we keep improving our standards, but they're getting fewer, and if you don't support your society, then these awards won't be there. So please support the society and bring in your entries. I will excuse them this year. Perhaps there's changes in government, there's ups and downs, so everybody's a bit hesitant, but I hope that next year there'll be more entries. In terms of the entries that we judged, what we noted was the campaigns did not clearly state the problem statement. They didn't have a clear problem statement. So the campaign could have been accurate, but we can't evaluate it sometimes. We can't evaluate the campaign. The research submissions did not mention how and where the research was done. So there was lack of credible research sources. There were sweeping statements with no supporting statistics. When you say something, we need to see the statistics. And many of the entries, just made sweeping statements about what they achieved. We also noted gaps between the objectives of the campaigns that they brought in and the outcomes. So there has to be a 360, round of the PR campaigns. Some of the campaigns sounded like pitches. It's like they just copy-pasted from a pitch that they had given a company and, did not, compile it well. The glaring thing here is that you think some junior person was given that job to do, and the senior management did not bother to go through the entries. So if the top of the rank does not go through these entries, then somebody down there is going to mess you up because they don't really take care of what needs to come out very well. Campaign evaluation, like I said, is still a problem. We talked about it last year, we talked about it the year before. So evaluating the inputs and outputs instead of evaluating the outcomes, the focus on evaluating outcomes rather than measuring the inputs and outputs. Impact assessment, we feel, is more credible tool than the campaign evaluation used by many people, which is the advertising value equivalency, the AVE. We get a lot of press clippings, we get a lot of press recordings, broadcast or social media metrics, but really, is that the only way to judge that that campaign was good? So there's a better way of evaluating. We also asked ourselves, what is the best way of judging campaigns in the new media platforms? PR people need to start thinking about it because they're using social media. You use Facebook, you use Twitter, but how are you evaluating it? So something to think about for the people who will be entering next year. Like I said, there was a lot of excellence reflected in the entries, but still spelling mistakes, missing pictures, missing this, missing that. So the compilation is so important. Please do not leave it to just anyone, not an intern, not someone, It has to be from the very top. And then PR agencies were not entering for their clients. We know many big companies that did major campaigns last year, but the PR agencies were perhaps reluctant to bring them in this year. And then PRSK gives clear guidelines on how to submit your entries, but people are not following the criteria given when submitting their entries. So this compromises the quality of the entries. And we need, when we say we want submissions in hard copy as well as soft copy, please do give them in both, not just hard copy alone or soft copy alone. If you follow the instructions, then we would have better submissions. Overall, the entries were very competitive, and the judges gave 2 recommendations to Public Relations Society of Kenya, Madam Chair. We said that you should perhaps look at the entry fee for campaigns. Maybe you revisit that. Perhaps it's prohibitive for many people, and so you could think about it. And then we also suggest that organizations or agencies that submit should take a longer time to compile and submit entries. We're suggesting between 3 months and 6 months, instead of just doing it within 1 month. And then, you know, people are rushed, and sometimes maybe they don't have the time to compile and submit. And that is all really that I had to say about the entries this year. I wish the people who won all the best, and the ones who didn't win, please don't feel you know, discouraged. Do enter. I mean, there are people who've entered several times and didn't win, and the second time, the third time, they won. It's discouraging, but please, that is the only way you'll keep improving. So don't be discouraged. Do enter. Alfred Mutua, I've said it many times to many people who are willing to listen to me. I think that you're very successful as a governor because you have the communications and PR skills. And I keep telling them, you need that. Congratulations. Thank you.
Wonderful. You know, whenever I look at your daughters, I can't believe that they're actually your daughters. You look like sisters. Well done.